Hi, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday's Truth with Alonda Hassel. I pray that everyone had a Merry Christmas and you got to spend some time with family and just rest. I definitely did, and I needed it. I didn't realize some of the aches and pains I had in my body was simply because I needed to rest, and so I was able to do that, which was good. And I wanted to talk about something that traditionally has happened in our world or whatever, in our society, and that's resolutions, right? Making New Year resolutions. 2022, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Oftentimes it is health related. I'm going to go back to the gym, or start going to the gym, just eat better, all of those things. And in my 50 years, I realized that these resolutions are a joke. If it's not something that you have determined to do before January 1st or something, let me put it this way. What you are going to do moving forward in your life cannot be predicated on a date. It can't be, January 1st, I'm going to start this. I can say very wholeheartedly that I know things don't change in my life until this changes. And this changing does not necessarily change because the date on the calendar changes. And we've got to learn how to resolve some things in our lives that have nothing to do with making these promises to ourselves or to other people. It has to do about changing your mind and changing your life to a place where I want different results. I don't want to, sort of say this is going to be my resolution. I'm going to resolve my health issues, or I'm going to resolve relationship issues just because it's January 1st. Many times I've made resolutions that started in October, that started, well before a calendar date, because either I was sick and tired of being sick and tired, or I knew that there were just some things in me that needed to change. And I have to do it when my mind has bought in, if you will, to really making that change happen. And so I just want to encourage you, because you have great value and because you're worth it, to not wait until January 1st. Don't try to jump on the bandwagon because people say this is what I want to do in the new year. Start today. There's some things perhaps you've already begun that you're changing in your life for the better, for you, for your overall well-being, for your mind, for your spirit, for your physical health, for your mental health, right? Don't get caught up in this whole New Year resolution. And I say all of that to say not to do it, not because it's sort of cliche-ish at this point, but it leads to a lot of disappointment, which then can lead to shame. And you don't want that. You don't need that on your life, in your life. You don't want it. You don't need it, because you're only disappointing yourself. Do what you can as you feel the unction, the urge to make those changes, and don't allow a date to say this is when it has to be done. I've learned by just setting my mind, getting my mind to a place. I can't even set my mind to it. It's like all of these things have to sort of come together, and the light bulb goes off, and then I'm in that vein and I'm ready to make it happen. I'm ready to write the book. I'm ready to be healthy. I'm ready to deal with relationship issues that I may have with, girlfriends or friends or whatever. But it's like something has to break here in order for you to to move forward. And I don't want us to get to a place where every year we're setting these resolutions and we're disappointing ourselves and then we feel shameful. Set some goals. And of course you have long-term goals, you have short-term goals, but set some goals and set those short-term goals that will help you lead to accomplishing those long-term goals. But don't make it as a resolution that if, I better lose weight by this date, or I better, because then our decision making becomes poor. We're trying to cut corners. We're not as healthy maybe as we could be or should be. There's so many scenarios, but the gist of this is don't make resolutions for the new year. Make life-changing decisions, set goals that will help you get to a place where you find success. And sometimes successes, the little tiny things that grow into something bigger. It's not always me, hitting the mark first time out. I got to set some small goals so that they help me lead to those big ones. All right. So no resolutions if you really don't want to go that route. But I think it's more healthier, and I think you'll find more success when you put in place some smaller goals and you get this mind changed and help you think straight. And I don't want to say no resolutions like I'm lording over you, because you're going to do what you want to do. My suggestion is, I should say that, is to not give resolutions, because we all know, we've all been there. Couple months in, we're like, nah, I gave up on that. And so I want you to be healthy. I want you to be whole going into this new year. And I do say, absolutely, there's some mindsets that I'm letting go of, but I'm not waiting until December 31st. I'm letting them go now. And so I just pray that you have a very, very awesome week, that you start to set in motion and put some things in the right perspective, so that going into this new year, your mind is razor sharp, your goals are set, and you're ready to start conquering those goals. And I don't know. I'm praying the absolute best for you. Happy New Year. Wow. Happy New Year. I won't see you again until 2022. Happy New Year. I pray God's blessings on you and your family. I pray that you're safe, that you're healthy, and that we would all learn how to keep the main things, and let go of some of the things that perhaps we've wasted time on. All right, this is your Tuesday's Truth and the last one for the year. So happy New Year. I love you all, and I'm incredibly grateful, as always, for your love and your support. Certainly give this video a like and share it with someone who, is set on giving these resolutions in their lives, and that they're setting themselves up for disappointment. Not necessarily failure, but for disappointment. So share this video with someone, and just know that you are worth the hard work that you put in this year, and that you will continue to put in for the rest of your life to make what you need in your life to be better for you. All right. I love you all. Happy New Year and happy Tuesday.